Meow. Meow. Wait and see if anybody's coming to join. Also, because I need to go grab a pen. I knew I needed a pen, but I didn't bring a pen. Maybe that'll do. Hello. Hi, 4N. How are you? Okay. Meow. Meow. What? Come here, then. Oh. So I've been putting up sewing this apron for absolutely ages. So I'm going to do a live stream and then I have to do it. You hold me accountable. And I prepped a doll for a face up because my pencils arrived ages ago and I want to give them a go. Good to hear it, 4N. I did already make this pattern and then I put it somewhere. We're just going to eyeball it. Ish. Oh, I forgot I got a fancy new ruler because my other one was snapped. Hi, Holly. Look, it's a triangle. How big do I want it? I can't get my head around it. I'm streaming on a day. My brain's not in gear again. Do it. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this ruler already. Bad call. I bought two, though. I bought a regular. Do you know what? Let's go back to... Hi, Julianne. I like my snapped ruler. I'm just going to go back to my snapped ruler. I did do some work, though. Look, I put a closure on the dress. I'm very productive. I'm not productive. I measured it and then forgot how long I wanted it. We're going to go 2 centimeters. And I think I want it flared. I'm not sure. Go like 1.5 there. And so precisely the 7.5 millimeters in between there. So that's the middle. And then across the top. Hi, Lean Black. Hi, Ray. Let me go 2. Okay. So I do have a fabric pen because I'm not... It says water soluble, but we'll see. Because I'm not going to hem this. So I don't want to glue straight over it. That's not going to disappear in water, is it? You just try that one. Oh, I do need a little bit of seam allowance there. I forgot about that. Oh no. Okay. This should disappear with water. Of course it does not. Oh my gosh. Well, that's annoying. Glad I only did one bit though. Okay, we're going to use pencil because at least it's faint. Come on, pencil. I give up. Okay. We're gonna try the palest pen color I have and just the corner points. And then I should be able to just like, fingers crossed, cut it. Holly Brown. When I use those markers, it requires a lot of water to make it go. True. I saw another YouTuber using one, and literally it just like disappeared from sweat. Basically, it just completely went under their hand when they were drawing on top of it. So I'm trying to line up my scissors with the dots and then just cutting, so then it's enough to cut, but not visible on the piece. So that'll do. It's going to be more difficult on this piece. Just trying to remember that it's curved. I've been playing The Last of Us 2. It's one of the reasons I've not been productive. I really want to keep playing. I've been playing kind of slow and trying really hard to avoid spoilers, but I really, really like it. It's gotten a lot of flack because of some of the story, but I've really been enjoying it. I don't know if it's going to be as good as the first one, and I don't know if anything could ever be as good as the first one because that was just so out of nowhere. But so far, I'm a big fan. Okay. That's needed. Hem allowance, I forgot. See what the length of this will be like. Yeah, maybe it's okay. Do you like my new pouch? I got two. Hang on, where's the other one? I had to get them both because they're just so adorable. There's a watermelon and lemon. Just from my favourite shop, Daiso. Best shop in the world, Daiso. Okay, so these need glue on the edges. And then, yeah, I've just remembered I forgot to correct something on the face up. So I was using this Clio to make the patterns, right? And then because I'm silly, I got marker on her face, and obviously that won't come off. And I meant to paint it and totally forgot. She's covered in cat hair. Brilliant. So we're going to have a go at correcting that with pastels. Oops. Oh yeah, I should figure out how long I want straps. This is going to have this is going to be all gathered on the top, and then I'm going to put a little bit here, only tiny, I think. And then long straps that cross in the back, and I want those to be in a bow as well. And this is Katie's style again. I actually didn't ask Katie. I think I showed her the picture I wanted to do. I think she's okay with it. Hope so. Because I don't really have time to redo things now. I've got to pack everything. I was planning on staying in Japan longer because I couldn't figure out a flight. And then I finally got the flight on the 31st. And I'm so stoked, but so much to do. So I already posted one parcel of stuff back to the UK. Hang on, so measuring, I'm going to go like round there, and then I need enough to tie it into a bow. So literally maybe the length of this will do. Yeah, so I sent this massive parcel of stuff back. And it weighed like literally 25 kilos, and it was all full of doll stuff. And well, like the bottom was full of doll stuff, and then there was like the dolls I've made all packed up in there as well. And that the ladies at that post office make me open my parcels. Like, they don't make anybody else open their parcels, they make me open my parcels. And they were just laughing because there was like $115 in the bottom. I literally told them, I was like, it's all dolls. You won't be able to get to everything the other side. They keep thinking I'm sending fireworks. I have never even bought fireworks in this country. I don't know why they keep thinking I'm going to send fireworks. So you can get fireworks outside of Japan, yo. I don't need to send fireworks. Okay, so we're going to go to about there, thin. And then I want to flare it to like there, I think. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out like why this ruler is a good idea. It's not, apart from maybe for using a blade. How long did we do? 9. So I did the leggings on the sewing machine, and I'll show you. Where did I put it? So this doll I'm going to do the face up on today, she's watermelon inspired. And so I did her top. It's got little Swarovskis on it. And then her leggings aren't in here. Brilliant. Her leggings are green. This is the cut-offs. But where are the leggings? Go like that. This cotton's a bit stiff. How have you been? I can't hear you today, so I'll do my best. I'll be rooting for you from afar. Thank you. Am I quiet? Maybe I should let me grab my. Should I grab my mic? I don't know. My mic's on. I don't know. Can you hear me? If not, we can start again. I can. Okay. I should probably stop being lazy and use the mic that I do the voiceovers with, but lazy. So when I was packing all of my dolls, I noticed that's way too wide. And that's way too wide. No, it's okay. I need hem allowance. Keep forgetting. When I was packing those dolls away, I noticed that. It's the wrong way around. Okay. A lot of Frankie. I was looking at a big Frankie, a 17-inch. A lot of her clothes that had unfinished hems, so like around her collar and stuff. So it made me feel a lot better about just gluing hems, because it is quite. I hate it. I hate it. We'll do it again. It is quite chunky putting hems on quite a lot of doll clothes. Not many today. Am I filming at a weird time? Maybe. Let's have a look at the time zone converter. So it's 10:30. I hate it. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll take the selvage off and do it from this side. So I'm leaving on the 31st, so that's what, like 2 weeks now. So I really want to get this doll finished before I go, so that I don't have to like double ship it. I feel like shipping it twice is just asking for issues. That's mediumly okay time. What day is it? Is it Friday? Saturday? Friday. Okay. What we're going to do is go a little bit wider and then hem one side. I think this might be way too wide now, actually. What shape should I go? Yeah, I am going to do that shape. Okay. Very indecisive today. Is that going to give the effect I want? Absolutely not. Okay. Okay, we'll try it. What's everybody been doing? Anything? Nothing? White on white, brilliant. Can't see anything. There we go. Oh. No one's talking to me. Oh no. So I went and got my nose pierced after seeing my lawyer yesterday. Basically because like in Japan, piercings are anything that's not the norm is just like totally frowned upon. So I kind of wanted it done as a bit of a fuck you, I'm leaving. And so I found this piercing store, like it's tattoo and piercing, and I emailed the fella, and then he was like, yep, you can have the appointment. You didn't ask the address, or you didn't hear the address. Call me when you get to the Family Mart. And I was like, what? Is it not the same as it says on Google Maps? And he was like, yeah, but I have to take you to the shop, so call me when you get to Family Mart. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my organs harvested. This is like something totally dodgy. But the fella came and met me, and it was fine. It's just like the piercing and tattoo stores, that because they often serve the yakuza, or serve like a lot of their clients are yakuza, so they have to be a little bit like less on the surface than in most other countries. But yeah, I was chatting to him for a while, and he was really funny, and it was like one of the nicest interactions I've had with a Japanese person in my entire time here. So like he said that he goes to France for work, and he said that he'd been to the UK once, but just to get his visa redone, because you have to hop out of the country sometimes. And he's because like in Japan they say how disgusting English food is, and like everyone from every country says British food is disgusting, which I completely disagree with. I love British food, but yeah. So the word, I think like anybody that knows anything about Japan knows the word delicious, that'd be like oishi, but then the word for disgusting is mazu. So like on Japanese TV, it's always about food, and it's always like oishi, 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 oishi. And then as soon as it's British food, it's mazu, 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 mazu. And so he went and ate fish and chips, and he said he was really disappointed because it was futsu, just like normal. It's like because he really wanted to be able to say mazu, and he wanted to be able to agree with everybody, but he was like, I couldn't. It was just fine. It really made me laugh. He said that like face tattoos are becoming more popular in Japan as well, like everywhere. And he was like, he was just calling people stupid. He was like, there's so many stupid people that want face tattoos, and it's popular because famous people have them. And he was like, they're famous, they can do whatever they want, they've got money, you've got no money, you're an idiot, you can't do it. And then I was like, are there a lot of people getting face tattoos done in Japan? And he was like, well, people want the teardrops. And I was like, yeah, but that's got a meaning, right? Like everybody knows what a teardrop means. And he was like, yeah, so I'll explain it to them and I'll try and talk them out of it. I thought that was pretty good. Like tattoos in Japan have this they do have a really long history. So like kind of dark history. So like way back when, I want to say 1700s, it could have been earlier than that, I don't know. But anyway, ages ago, like if you committed a crime, the punishment would often be to literally have the crime you committed tattooed onto your face. So like they've for a long time they've been associated with crime. And then I think obviously the Yakuza are known for their tattoos, and like part of that is a like initiation. So the traditional full body Yakuza tattoo takes a year to have done, because you have to keep going back, you can't have it all done in one go. And so like if you're committed, I can't paint that straight line. If you're committed enough to go and get that full tattoo enough, like tattoo done, it shows the Yakuza that you're committed to the life. Because like there's still like a kind of bushido, like they consider themselves like, what does bushido mean? Like the way of the warrior. Like they consider themselves to be like true Japanese gentlemen, but obviously it's all the crime as well, mostly the crime. But then when you say crime, it's not like what I think the Italian mafia do, you know, that they're like operating in plain sight. So like all the pachinko parlors tend to be run by the Yakuza, and the brothels, hostess clubs, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I think so that like the connection between the face tattoos for punishment and then like the Yakuza's like really decorative, beautiful tattoos, I think it was like kind of just reclaiming it and making it art. And they are really beautiful. But then that means that like things like piercings and tattoos are super frowned upon here, because you've got to fit in and you can't stand out in any way. So I'm getting all the piercings and dyeing my hair blue, because I already stand out, and now my job doesn't have a right to tell me not to do it. So we're gonna do it. But then it really makes like I'm worried that I won't be able to get a job where I can keep piercings and tattoos, and because I've had to take them out for so many other jobs, I don't want to have to take them out again. Like it is part of self-expression. I know people think that that's not really important, but having like been here for so long and people trying to force me to be a certain way. It's like, nah, I'm not down for it anymore, man. I just want to be me and be authentic. But we're not allowed because nobody likes that. Have to do what we're told. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Like, I'm not even home already, and I was like contacting the piercing shops, and I was like, I want this, 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 and this. When will you be open? They're like, yeah, maybe Thursday. And I'm like, I won't be there Thursday, but thank you. I have to quarantine in the UK as well. I don't have to quarantine in Amsterdam, but I do in the UK, which seems kind of bizarre. I think I do agree with it. Like, the infection rate in Japan's really, really high, but there's not. Haha, thanks, Julian. It's really, really high, but they're not testing. I'm almost 100% sure I had it. I got really, really sick in February, and that's not long after it hit Japan. Like, if you, I put a video out in February and I watched it back recently, and I've got a croaky voice, and I'm talking about how ill I was. I was really ill, twice. I think it was 2 separate things, to be fair. Whoop, bye. In America, the piercing in hair would be too much of an issue. Wouldn't be too much of an issue, but I have no clue about the UK. I say do it all. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Holly. Yeah, I really want to. Like, I'm gonna. Well, I applied. I haven't heard back yet. I applied to do a nail tech course in the UK, and so if I did the nail tech course and then worked for myself doing nails, then obviously it wouldn't be a problem because I'm my own boss and I can't get fired. Like, the only issue would then be like 100% your image does, like, will attract a certain customer. And so, like, if I'm doing alternative people's nails, I'm so down. Like, that would be awesome. But it might dissuade the Karen type client, but I feel like that's kind of okay. Okay, that's glued. I'm just gonna go wash my brush, otherwise it's gonna get. I'm just gonna go wash this brush. Ooh. Yeah. Meow. Hi. Oh. I'm back. What is a WIP? Apron. WIP means work in progress, and then apron. I'm making a little tiny doll apron, like an Alice in Wonderland style, hopefully. We'll see. I have way more fails on live stream than I do like on non-live stream. Over there to dry. I'm literally sat here in my underpants. I hope you can't see my butt. I did put a t-shirt on though. It's fancy. Dressing up for y'all. I wanted to cut the hair for Katie's doll as well, but I don't have a razor, so I'm gonna go tomorrow and buy a razor. What else did I want on a razor? I kind of want a toothbrush for styling as well, because I'm trying to use the stubby paintbrush, but it's not doing so good. No butts have appeared. I think it's safe. Well, I see your lovely nails. Oh, I really want to do them again because I keep kind of chewing them and cracking them off. But I feel like I can't be bothered to do them twice. Like if I do them now, then they'll just be short. But if I redo them like later, I can do them mega long. And I like having long nails for a bit because I'll be in Amsterdam for like 3 days. So freaking excited. We've got to pop in anyway because I have to travel via Amsterdam. Otherwise it'll cost something like 12 grand to get home with the cats, which is just ridiculous. I don't have 12 grand. So going via Amsterdam, I'm going to pop to a couple of museums. Marijuana. And just have a jolly old time. I should really wrap her body. Oh, look at it, it's a zombie. I'm so excited. I've got this. Hi, Misanthrope. How you doing? I need to cover her body. I have a sock somewhere specifically for this. What's this? Gross hair cloth. This will do. I think. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. So usually I take the heads off, but I'm not rerouting her because she's got, I don't know which Cleo it is, but she's got like a green streak in her hair. That's what inspired this like watermelon repaint. And I kind of wanted to get like a couple of quick dolls done before I left. Where are my pastels? There they are. Pastels. And oh, reading glasses, and ja-ja! I'm so excited. These are right. Okay, so I had to. What? Come here then. Yeah, come here then. Give the people what they want. He's just yelling at me and staring. So these are totally justified. I have to justify them to my accountant. And by accountant, I mean my best friend who makes sure that I don't spend money that I don't have. So these are totally justified because I don't really have any purples. They weren't justified. I just wanted them. And remember, I bought that white. Yeah. Yeah, he's just sat there screaming at, come here then. The people want to see you. I had Spock came and got in bed with me this morning. Well, I say got in bed with me. He yelled at me until I woke up and petted him. Where's my pencil sharpener? I swear I saw it. Where is it? I bought a new one as well. I don't know where I put it. We're not going to get very far without a pencil sharpener. Especially if Dolly Benita drops in, she'll tell me off because I tell her off for not sharpening her pencils. It's true, I do it. Exactly. Nobody's here for me. They just want to see the cats. It's true. Cats is best. Okay. If you were a pencil sharpener, where would you be? Oh, I found the sock. My doll sock. That's a bit late. So this is our most exciting work in progress live stream ever because it's just me trying to find a pencil sharpener. Good times, good times. I've seen it though. Mine always ends up on the floor. Good call. Let's have a look on the floor. I've got like 6 as well. It's like, come on. And that new one, I bought a new one. I don't know where that is. But kitties, can you help me find it? Will you help me find it, kitties? Oh, Orangina. Oh. Avocado on the desk. Oh no, where was it? Meow. Oh, oh, go on. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. So yesterday, Avocado found me a lizard and chased it around the kitchen for me. And then I tried to chase the lizard because I don't want her to eat it, and it ran away. But into my kitchen. Oh no, this is going to be a really short live stream if I can't find the sharpener. Oh. I had it. Where did I have it? Kato. Where did... Yeah, you. Where did I have it? Yeah, where did I... How are you going to help me find it? No? What do you mean no? No? Well, this is exciting. In the trash with the pencil shavings. I mean, possible. Yeah, I mean, for sure, random place people can't see it. I had it. It was the one that's full of eyeliner. But I can work with that. I can work with eyeliner, pencil sharpener. We could work on that. So somebody asked me the last face up I did. They asked me if I'd already blushed the body. I have not, and this is currently the body, and she needs a middle bit because I've lost that bit because my hobby is losing things. So we could. Oh! I found it! Ask me where it was. Where was it, Lee? Put away in the place with the rest of my pencils. Shall we do this entire face just Inktense? I feel like that's like an interesting test. Let's do that. Let's put the rest of this body somewhere I'm not going to lose it. Remind me it's in with Katie's doll. I need the brushes. Get one that attaches to your table. Well, I'm moving, aren't I? So I'm going to have to get a new table. But at my new place, I really want better just storage generally. Like right now, because I'm moving, I just don't see the point of sorting everything out, you know, which is part laziness, part mostly laziness, really. But I'm going to have a whole drawer just for pencil sharpeners and magnets. I'm not going to have a drawer for magnets, but I thought I'd lost these. Also remind me that these are in here. It's a tiny paintbrush. Tiny paintbrush. I had a tinier one. Is that all I need? Yeah, ish. Yeah, close. I had a fan brush somewhere. Where's that gone? I'd love to be like a really organized person. I am not one. Okay, so we're only going to use the Derwents. Like I was talking to my bud, and like I got mega payoff. Oh, they don't have pale pinks. They don't have like skin tones. Interesting, but Cleo is a bit of a brown color, so maybe we can make her a little bit olive. Maybe a little olive toned. Ah! I need a pen. Where's the pen? I'll use a pen. Apathy sounds better instead of laziness. Is it apathy? Could be. It's pretty pretty lazy. I mean, like, my energy level is pretty poor generally. Ew. That makes a lot more sense. You know, they're always getting eyeliner over everything. It's because there's a huge piece of eyeliner still stuck in there. I don't know why I ever try wearing kohl. It just, like, it goes all over my face. Just stick with gel. Leave my waterlines alone. Okay. Okay, it's not cracking because I was having a lot of trouble with that, eh? Okay. This camera. Zoom in. There we go. I just edited that that one I just put up, the Duffy one, and there was so much on my desk I was out of focus again. So that was the point, wasn't it? I bought just the whites, and the color payoff was incredible. So I'm fingers crossing that it's going to be real good. I want to get a reference because I think I want to do like super realistic. So maybe we should figure out how her eyebrows are going and try and get this mark off her face. I'm such an idiot. Like, when I did it, I was like, oh no, I can just switch the head. It's fine. I'll switch the head. And then I was like, oh, but you wanted the hair, because this is like the most annoying thing about pan pastels. It's really hard to find the one you want. I think that's it. Nope. Huh? What? I've got another stack somewhere. Oh, one day I'm going to plan before my live streams and I'm going to have all my stuff ready. But that day is not today. Somebody also asked if I use Mungyo. That's Mungyo. They don't have as good colour payoff as the pan pastels. Pan pastels come out real good. Where are the rest then? Okay, we're going to have a go with Mungyo. Bad times. No! Okay. What are we going to do? Mungyo. Just for skin tone. I want a bit of sandpaper. No, I'm just going to use an emery board because I'm being a bit lazy. Apathetic, was it? Apathetic. Not being lazy, I'm apathetic. Please be the right colour. Not getting any coverage. That's too pale anyway. Should I just paint her and stop being lazy? That's going to take like 25 layers. That's the thing with Mungyo, they just don't build up colour the way that pan pastels do. That's way too light, but we can give her some Kim Kardashian highlight. Lol. Wait, what? Oh, misanthrope. Bad times. this is going to take a couple of layers to cover that mark. So I might just do I mean, not lol, misanthrope. I mean, oh no, I hope everything's okay. But I am laughing. I'm sorry. I love kids. I taught kids. I don't want kids. I loved that I could just hand them back. I can do the fun stuff and then hand them back. My nephew is absolutely thrilled that I'm moving back. He literally looks exactly like me, and he's really into art as well. He particularly likes markers, and because I owe him like 20 billion birthday presents, I was going to get the big old pack of Arteza markers, and he might let me use them. I've heard they're good and they're pretty bargainous, and like he's only 8, but like I'm allowed to spoil him because I'm the fun one. Like there's no, I can't figure out what the like non-binary word for like aunt or uncle is, which kind of sucks. I don't want to leave it all that highlighted. Let's try and pack this on. Nope, just doesn't take it, does it? So if you were pan pastels, where would you be? Oh. No. Where would I put them on? Oma. I don't know what that was. Green. I don't need that. Lesai. Put them in here. Really do need to. I need to sort all my stuff out and pack really, but oh, that's so annoying. And also nonsensical. Where is it? My worry is that if I keep using this color, which is like peachy, then I'm gonna end up way too yellow. But let's have a go at mixing these three. I kind of want burnt sienna tint, but I don't have that. And then if I use that, they go ashy anyway, so we do need to go more yellow. Try and go pink as well. Apparently the gender neutral term for aunt or uncle is pibbling. I'll take it. Pibbling. Pibbling. Pibblingly. I don't like it. It sounds really weird. It sounds a bit like piddling, as in like, I think it's a British word for a wee wee. That's okay. Still going to need a couple of codes. Pibbling. I don't like it. Thanks, I hate it. But sibling's not a great. Yeah, sibling's not the best word either, is it? Okay. Wait. Out of the window. Down for her to dry. We'll do this apron again. Yeah, once you've had a go with pan pastels, there's no going back to Mungyo really. The colour payoff is just not there at all. However, I know that different people have different experiences with different products. That was saying different many times. Because my bud said that they don't like Derwent ink tents, and were very surprised that I could get such good payoff. So, and I don't even know if I'm going to get good payoff with the rest of the colours, to be honest. I know that I like the white, but I feel like white can behave quite differently compared to other colours. Like, I'm down with the Faber-Castell generally, but the white is just trash. Relative. Yeah, kind of, but like relative. But like for me, cousin has barely any meaning because I didn't really grow up with my cousins. I know it's like not true for everyone. I think some people are very close to their cousins, but like my like aunt was always a word that we called mum's friends, so I would have like very close relationships to people I called aunt or uncle who weren't actually in any way related. So I guess it feels closer to me. I don't know. To be fair, I haven't seen my nephew for like 4 years. Orangina is so good. Okay. Hopefully this is dry. Ooh, looks dry. Okay. Dryish. I'm gonna gather this. Ooh. These are all cotton, and I don't usually like sewing with cotton, but I needed a red thread in a pinch. So here it is. Okay, we're gonna sew this with white as well. These are just from my best friend, Favourite Shop Daiso. So they're like mega cheap, and they're handy for when you need like all the crazy colours. To be fair, my nephew doesn't call me auntie anything anyway, so I think we can. What do you sew with if not cotton? I think it's usually polyester. Hang on, let me. Because cotton tangles more. Let me see if I can find one. These are the ones that I tend to buy. This one's for hand sewing, and this one is polyester, 100% polyester. You see, and yeah, this one hand sewing as well, and this one's polyester. I think are they the same brand? Yep. I tend to buy those because they're very reasonably priced. And I got a lot of colours. Not that I think you need to be exactly the same, like roughly in the same area-ish is usually close enough. Like if you're making a human garment, then it's probably worth buying the same colour because you'll use so much thread. But on doll scale, they're just so tiny. You don't need nearly as much thread. But yeah, these ones are cotton. I want to say that nylon is strong, not nylon. Polyester is stronger than cotton, but I'm not completely sure. I could be completely false. Ooh. So I have to keep my nails short if I've got sewing to do because I can't hold the needle properly. Like if it's just for me, I don't mind it being a bit ratchet, but because this is a commission, it needs to be beautiful. Ooh. I've seen some people throw some tea with the doll artists. I've seen some people do like really janky commissions, and I'm like, how can you charge money for that? Like, I think it's and handmade dolls aren't cheap, right? It's just like, you got to do your best work. Which is why I remade that dress like 4 times. Worth it. Does look really pretty. And I learned. So I don't know if this is going to work because it's so big, but I want to gather it down to kind of fit mostly this. We'll see. Actually, yeah, it's going to be a little bit wider, but that's okay because I'm going to put the straps on too. So in terms of sewing thread, I know that people will call any thread cotton, but actually it's like the thread, the type of, what do I want to say, raw material. So you can get threads made from cotton, polyester. Obviously, I've got both of those, and then you can get things like linen or obviously silk, and then you can get hemp, all sorts of things. But I think the most common are polyester and I think polyester and cotton. I used to always sew with cotton, I think, but yeah, it tangles so bad. What do we think? Maybe. Okay. So it's hot and sweaty here in Osaka, and I get a sweaty mustache. Hi, Angie. Why don't you use cotton? Because it tangles so much. I think. Ooh, bye needle. I do use cotton. This is cotton, but I tried to use polyester, yeah, because it doesn't tangle as much. I think I was moaning on another live stream because it's just getting all bunched and tangled and knotty at the back, and it happens less with polyester. Not at all, but less. Yeah, so I get a sweaty mustache, and then I keep going to wipe it. I've got a new piercing, and then I keep punching myself in the face. It's like, nice. Well done. I'm a very special snowflake. I don't really want to put pins in this. Okay. What are you gonna miss the most from Japan? Daiso, 100% Daiso. Love Daiso. I'm gonna make a video when I get back to the UK about it, because I think, like, while I'm here, it's easy to think, oh, 100% it's going to be Daiso that I miss, but there are like some really amazing things that I might not have thought of. Like the postal system's really handy, or it is to an extent. Like I keep trying to send some stuff with Kuroneko, but like they just keep ignoring me, so that's not happening. What else do I like? The transport system, of course, is really, really handy. Namane soda. I don't know. I think there's going to be things that I miss that I won't expect to miss. You know. I'm so ready to leave as well. So I don't know. It's difficult, and there's because I've been here so long as well. I think there's some things that have just become completely normal to me that I actually don't realize are not normal. I'm probably going to be weirded out by the lack of bowing, because like that becomes second nature very, very quickly. Well, there's so much that I am looking forward to, though. Like one of the things I hate most about Japan is like the cars don't, that well, drivers, to be honest, are absolutely horrific, but they don't stop at crossings, so you have to be really, really careful. I got hit in 1 year. It was really, really bad in Kyoto. In 1 year, I got hit by 4 cars in 1 year. Namane is like that, just that one flavor. We don't have any. Namane is like ramune. So cider, it's like that bubblegummy, the blue one, bubblegummy, like lemonade kind of thing. That's the only thing that counts as namane here. So I've never. Well, I guess like the Mitsuya cider brand will come out with flavors sometimes, but I don't know if they count. Right now they've got like this mango thing going on, but it's not. It's just like mango soda. It's not like mango namane. Oh, in Singapore we also have grape. We have Fanta grape, but we don't have like ramune grape. I don't like super love the grape one. It's okay. I do really like melon soda though. I whenever I go to McDonald's, I get the melon soda float, because you get the soda and ice cream on top. Like Japan's pretty rubbish for soda. Like in the UK, I always drank diet soda, which I know is like maybe not even better for you, whatever, blah blah blah. But here there's only Coke Zero. That's the only sugar-free soda. There's like there's so many things I just want more choice on and more availability of, you know. We don't have grape soda in the UK, to be fair. I'm not that bothered about not having grape soda. It's not my thing. I like pudding, like flan or creme caramel. I like that. Japan does that really, really well. And konbini fried chicken's really good. But the UK has a lot of what I'm talking about. Oh, the Fanta grape. I see. But in the UK, we've got dandelion and burdock, which is just like the best drink ever made, ever. I love it so much. And soda's pretty expensive here. Like if you go to the supermarket in the UK, you can get super, super cheap soda. But here, like the cheapest you'll get is a like the size of Orangina I'm drinking for maybe 80 cents, which I think is kind of expensive. Orangina just makes me think of like European holidays. Oh, it's so fizzy, it's making my eyes water. I love it. I love fizzy drinks. Oh yeah, we had so Coke does weird flavors, or like everything in Japan does weird flavors. And Coke's recent one was orange vanilla, and I was like, ew, that's gonna be. I'm buying it. And it was a bit like what they call Spätzle in Germany, which is like half Coke and half orange soda, which is gorgeous. And then it had that hint of vanilla. So it made it a bit like what an ice cream float tastes like. But I sometimes make my own Coke syrup, and that's got both vanilla and orange in it. So excuse me, fizzy drinks. That's got both orange and vanilla in it, so it all makes sense that the flavors would work together. I was the thing I was most surprised about with the Coke, peach Coke. How is it? I think we've had peach Coke. I've had strawberry Coke before. It was gross, not nice. So when you make Coke syrup, you put like spices in. It's kind of like the same spices you'd put in a mulled wine or like a glühwein. And then also bad, nice. Oh, I was sitting weird. I was getting a dead leg. But then also lavender. Put lavender in it. Cinnamon Coke down. It killed me. Oh no! You put cinnamon in the Coke syrup though. Like when you make it yourself, obviously you choose like how much to put in it. But it is like mulled wine spices, because I already had most of them, like stuff like star anise, cinnamon, nutmeg. What else? I think also allspice. Maybe not allspice. Maybe allspice. What else? Clove. Homemade Coke syrup is really tasty, but like the one I used was it tasted like the cola bottle candies. So I guess that's like not far off at all. And you put like citrus fruit zest in it as well, and then you have another. I used to have strawberry milk from school. Never liked it. Oh, I had like when I was a kid, I broke my arm, and they to reset it, they put you under general anesthetic, and they gave me this like flavored mask for the gas. And so when you, I don't know if this is true to everyone, because I haven't had it done when I was an adult, but oh, you're lactose intolerant, huh? Can you get the like strawberry milk flavoring and then put it with like a non-dairy milk? So yeah, the strawberry mask. And when you come around from general anesthetic, I threw up loads, so I couldn't face like strawberry flavored things for years, because it would just remind me of that. I don't mind it now. It's a very distinct flavor. Well, I'm also lactose intolerant. I think most humans are not great with dairy, right? Like, not the best thing for us. I was always like a banana milkshake kind of person. They do it in McDonald's. So in McDonald's in the UK, they have strawberry, banana, vanilla, and chocolate. Their milkshake flavors. In Japan, they have strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, no banana. So sad. And they put way too much flavor syrup in it. It's like undrinkable. I got one when I was really poorly in February. I got one because I couldn't eat anything in my throat was a nightmare. But yeah, it was just like trying to drink straight flavor syrup. This is the top part of the, sorry, I forgot to explain. This is the top part of the apron. I'll show you in just 1 second. Once I untangle myself. Just gonna tie off. This is the apron for the live stream because I really need to finish it. Oh, we could make, oh no, I kind of want to do that once I've cut her hair. I need to make a crown for the doll. And I need to do that pretty soon, to be fair, because I need to know how tall the crown is to figure out how big to make the box for the doll. And then once I know how big the box is, I can make the outside box. We don't have none, and you don't have it? Oh no! It's kind of gross. They're all kind of gross. So this is the top part of the apron, and these are the straps. So I'm gonna fold these over, and then they'll go over and then cross in the back and turn into a bow. I hope. We'll see. Just gonna straighten these. It has been raining. What doll is it? It's like it's a commission. So this is the dress. She's inspired by the Flan monster called Flantastic 7, I think, from Kingdom Hearts. I think it's Kingdom Hearts 3. And so this is a dress, and then she's going to have like an apron over it. And then for her head, this is her head. I need to cut her hair. I was just trying to, I don't want to ruin her hair. So here she is under here. But yeah, I'm trying to get her hair to go straight down because we've got a fringed cut, and I need to curl her as well. I could probably curl her today. I'm not sure if that's the most exciting thing to see on live stream. But the instructions very, very specific for their hair, like Delightful's Zeffie, perfect. So I'm just going to watch Delightful's video like 8 more times to try and figure out how she did the hair. I don't know if she even did it on camera, actually. Hope she did. And then when everyone's like, you're copying Delightful, I can be like, yes, I am. Oh, wrong way, up. Ooh, how much do you normally charge for commission, and how long does it take to finish? It depends completely. So so base doll is $20, face up is $70, and then clothes start at, I think, $30. I can't remember. I changed my prices recently. And then painted factory shoes are $10. So what's that? Like $150 for quite a basic doll. That would be with no reroute, like with original hair. Reroute is $20. If I need to like buy the hair, then it's the cost of the hair as well. But it all depends. I've got a website which I'll link now. My favorite thing to see live is the face up and the sewing. It's always learning so much. I feel like sewing's kind of boring to put in the video, you know, so I cut it a lot. I'm always really worried that my WordPress. So at the moment the shipping is 27. It's reasonable. Okay, I'm raising my prices. The shipping at the moment is $27 from Japan because that's what it costs basically. I had to change how I ship, because I do use Japan Post, but that's not shipping everywhere at the moment. But when I'm in the UK, it'll be whatever it costs there, to be honest. Mods can be quite expensive. I base it on the time that it takes, and I probably don't charge like how much it would cost for minimum wage, if you get what I mean. Oh, so this is a really good tip. Once PVA glue is dry, if you heat it with an iron or a flat iron, it kind of reactivates and then glues itself, so you get like a really clean hem without having to sew it all and make it look all bulky or add like a weird line. Yeah, so on the website there's my price list. Like, I'm limited as to how many I can do a month, just for time. I've got commission from a friend to do another wrap oiran, because they love the wrap oiran. So I'm doing them that. Oh, let me show you the fabric actually, because I was talking to them so you can see all the colours. So they wanted seafoam green for the hair. And then to go with that, we've got this. Colours don't show nearly as well on there. And then we've got to decide what colour to go with it. So when I went to buy the satin, I didn't have the brocade with me. So like with that custom, that one was more expensive because the clothes are more complicated, the hair is more complicated, the doll has a lot of accessories, has embroidery, and then oh no, that was silly. I also had to go and buy the fabric, so I found a place nearer me that had that fabric, which was really lucky. But if I had to go to Kyoto again, like, that would be part of the charge as well. So like if I have to source something specifically, then that charge goes on as well. It's like, it's tricky pricing it, because like, I don't know, like we never learned very useful maths in school, so like trying to do all the accounting stuff is kind of tricky. I swear I don't remember anything from school. My ex-boyfriend did a business degree as well, and I was like, did you learn anything about small businesses? And he was like, I'm sure I did, but it was a long time ago and I don't remember anything. I was like, fair point. Do you prefer doll hair or yarn? And do you like to reroute or make a wig? Also, that fabric is gorgeous. It's lovely, isn't it? So Angie, I prefer to reroute, and I've tried so hard to make wigs and I'm very, very bad at them. I think on the last live stream I was showing them. I'll have to go through the live streams and see what I've done so I can put it in the descriptions. I'm so bad at making wigs. So this doll actually, this doll has yarn hair, but it's a yarn reroute, and it's just so much easier to kind of get the hairstyle you want, I think, with a yarn reroute. And it does take a lot of time, but I'd way rather it took a lot of time and looked good. I reroute the same way Jackie O does, so I brush it out and then I reroute, rather than rerouting it as yarn and then brushing it out, because I'm worried that I won't be able to get the straightener close enough to the head. Doll hair's good too. I like both. I use Kanakellon quite a lot. I talk about it all the time. I had it close. It's on the sofa. Back in a second. Holly, I'm not ignoring you. I've seen you. I'll come back to you in a second. Oh, snap. And I stood on the PlayStation controller because I was watching YouTube. Stop! I stood on 2 PlayStation controllers. Hi guys, and welcome. Okay, Hannah Kellogg, that I buy this one. It doubled in price recently, which is kind of sad, but it's still mega cheap. So this is to do like human hair extensions, and it's like this crinkly texture. But if you straighten it on a super high flat iron, you can get 3 doll roots out of this, and it's about £4, so about $6. So it makes one reroot like $2, and that's for ankle length as well, so it's so reasonable. So I tend to use this. Holly, the dolls you make regular videos of, are they customs or just for you? They're like they're not commissions, they're not for other people. Like I never feel like they're good enough to sell, and then like when I'm making them, I have to be really in the mindset that they're not gonna be Dolly leaves the screen and chaos. Yeah. Yeah, I have to be in the mindset they're not going to be for me. So like even swap dolls, I have to be like, this is not for me, this is not for me. Otherwise I get kind of attached to them, because I do really want to sell my dolls. Like this was the whole point of doing YouTube, was to be able to find an audience and find people that like my dolls and that want to own this piece of art that I've created. But then either I don't think they're good enough, or they're like kind of like a step in my art career that means a lot, or you know. So like the last doll I did a video of, that was a gift, and like when I was making it I knew it was a gift, and I get into a bit of a different headspace. It doesn't mean like the doll is any better or any worse. I think probably better. I would totally redo a doll face, or I do definitely try harder when I'm making one for somebody else, but it's just like I don't form that attachment. I've had a couple of, well, I had a couple of issues with commissions as well. Like I charge a deposit now, because I have to do quite a bit of work before the like yes, in order to like get to a point where we both understand what the commission is. So like one person, I worked so hard, and it was kind of difficult to figure out what was going on, and then I spent 6 hours doing this sketch, and then he just completely ghosted on me, and I was like, oh, so annoying. So my friend told me to charge a deposit, and I was like, you are so right. So yeah, I charge a deposit, but then, and that's non-refundable, but like if you do have the doll, then it goes towards the price of the doll, so it's not like the money's gone. So do you make mini personal dolls? If so, how do you store them? Right now I've got them just in boxes because I'm moving them. What I want to do is have a case for them, but like every doll, so the only dolls that I don't have are the Duffy doll that I just did and the Angel doll that I did ages ago, and all the other ones are now on a boat back to the UK. Most of the dolls I do are ones that I have an interest in anyway. Like this one, of course, is not my design. This is Katie's design, but the design is super cool, so it's a good project to do. Like if it's not my design, the like one was really bad. The kid was really rude as well, but like this lad got in touch with me to do a commission of like his pony Sona, like his pony character, and he wanted me to do the doll in like not my style. He wanted it in a different style, and I was like, I don't do that. Like if you get a doll from me, you get my style. And then he started yelling at me. He was like, you have to do what the customer tells you to. And then I linked him an article of how to ask an artist for a commission, and then said, like, maybe be politer to the next person. He was so rude. Like, I think I have 2 different styles. Like, my Monster High dolls are a bit different to my Ever After High dolls. And I'll obviously take like the expression that the person wants, and like the kind of makeup and the eye color and the eye shape and stuff like that. I'll take that. But like, for example, if you look at like Delightful, she's got a very cartoony style, and then Moonlight Jewel also, she's got like a very distinctive style. And then compare that with someone like Oscar Magic Doll. It's like, Oscar Magic Doll's not going to do you a Delightful. If you want a Delightful, you get one from a Delightful. Have you ever thought of making a doll collection vid? I haven't, but I can if you want me to. But it'll have to wait until I'm back to the UK. Maybe once I get like some storage for my dolls, I can do it. I think I'm going to be living at my mum's for like a year. I kind of just want a shelf for them, really. I know some people have like really nice like glass display cases, which would be really cool. I don't want them to get dusty. And like some of my dolls, I do think it's a really good idea to show them again, because I used Liquitex matte varnish, and the ones I used Liquitex matte varnish on have gone shiny and sticky. So I think that's really important to show that, so that other people know not to do it. Like, anything that I've learned with dolls or with sewing, I really want to pass on to other people, because I don't want anybody to make an easily avoided mistake like that, you know? I didn't realize like it was a bad call. So you'll probably take a break, right, while moving and getting yourself set up. I'm gonna have to, yeah. So not sure. I've got hopefully this doll, and then I've got one more doll that I can make a video of. So there should still be what do you call it? The regular videos, but maybe not live streams. There's so many doll artists I absolutely love. There's some that I chat with regularly on Instagram, and they help me loads, and they're really lovely. If you have a look through, like on my stories, I try and share them a lot. Who do I like? Oscar Magic Doll's crazy talented. Who is it? Paper Arc Chan. She's amazing, and she's really, really sweet as well. Like, I don't know. Delightful, obviously. Like, everybody loves Delightful. She was the one that kind of gave me the final push to start doing dolls. Because I just watched, like, I never thought I would be able to do it. I thought it would be too difficult. It's not too difficult. It's difficult, and it's not too difficult. I think when I get back to the UK, though, I want to get set up pretty quickly, because like, whenever I feel low, like, doing dolls really, really helps me. Ooh. So like, this is as much therapy for me as it is entertainment. The videos take some time, but like, I don't need to be making the dolls. I've got so much footage. Actually, Futaba as well. I need to do that. Actually, I really need to make that piece. Hextian's dolls always have like these incredible like designs. They're like, his Jollibee one blows me away. I really liked Pop Natalia's latest video debunking the 5-minute crafts vids. That was so good. I kind of stopped watching her a little bit. Who else? I watch all of them, to be honest. Yeah. I think when I was starting out, I particularly liked Scariosities, and one of my buds was, said that my dolls in the beginning reminded her of those dolls, and that was cool to hear. And I think that'll be why they did look Scariosity-ish. I feel like now I'm kind of finding my own style a little bit. This is going to be a nightmare. Make my eye water. I do like Moonlight Jewel's Monster High dolls, but I haven't watched her that much recently because she's been doing quite a lot of BJD stuff, and BJD stuff doesn't really interest me anymore. It used to. I think they're beautiful, but not really for me. I watch her Monster High things. I saw Etelan. No, not Etelan. I like Etelan's dolls a lot. They're really beautiful. She's really kind as well. Enchantarium, they recently got smart dolls, so I think they're going to start making smart doll. This is impossible. Okay, so tip: if you can't figure out pins, you can put a couple of stitches in, and we're going to do the rough stitches. I really love how you draw the eyes on your doll. I think they are unique. Thank you. I really like how they're coming out recently, to be honest. Like that's how I want them to look. I think this we should work on her. This Cleo I'm going to do today, I might try and do her eyes a little bit smaller, because I know I always do giant eyes, but who is it? There's an artist whose dolls I really love, and they do smaller eyes. So I want to try that. Okay, I'm going to tie this off to keep the gathers where they are and keep them gathery. I love buds. I'm getting one for my birthday. Buds? Buds. Buds. What's buds, Angie? I'm going to sew this. Don't put pins in your mouth. I'm going to sew this in a different colour. Oh, BJD. You're going to BJD. You are spoiled, rotten, Angie. Oh, my gosh. It's like, I like buds too, but I don't have any buds. And you inspired me to try and make clothes for that. Amazing. Yay. That makes me really happy. Woo. You can use the masking tape pattern method. If you have any issues, let me know, and I can try and explain. I'm going to be making clothes for a 17-inch Monster High soon. That's supposed to come at the end of the month, and I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be delayed and that I won't get it, because I didn't realize it was going. That one needs to be a little bit of a secret. Okay. Not okay. Okay. Not okay. I should move back. Yeah, I'm going to swap. Thread this needle, and then I'm going to do another layer on Cleo and try and get that. Wait, what? The 17-inch is the WIP. I've got a Frankie, but Frankie's got a massive noggin. I love Frankie. Frankie's one of my recent favourite dolls, but it's not right for the project. Okay, I'm just gonna just put this to the side for a second. Have a look at Cleo. Coming down a little bit. Like if it really won't disappear, then I thought I could draw a watermelon on her cheek, but I don't want to. It's not my style. I love it. Excuse me. I love it when other artists do it, but it's just like not my style. Like sometimes people don't like, if I say it's not my style, they don't quite get it. They think I'm throwing shade, and I'm not at all. Like I love Delightful's dolls, but I don't want to draw like Delightful. Except for like I want to be able to do all those incredible mods. They are just unreal. That might go actually quite dark. I always do this. I clean the brush off on the doll or the hair wrap. Probably not the best practice, but it's what I do. I feel like Cleo would look cute Asian, but do I have the bravery to do that? Probably not. I really love her skin tone. Well, I'm not wearing pants, Holly. I used to wear a pair of coveralls and always clean my brushes on those. Not recently, long time ago. Okay, back out the window. I realise these are really boring layers. I'm sorry. I forgot to paint. Whoa! Dolly leaves the screen and it's chaos. Do you expect anything else? I clean my brushes in my Sprung. I assume that one's apron. And back to the Sprung, the apron. What day is it? Maybe I might finish the Sprung apron and then might do the rest of the face up tomorrow. I know it's such a boring, I'm not smart enough to wear an apron. Lol. Well, I'm not smart enough for clothes most of the time. I'm actually really looking forward to going to a country where it's cool enough to wear clothes. But also I'm going to have to buy some clothes. I don't like, you know, when people are like, I have nothing to wear and they have tons and tons of clothes. I'm slightly like that. But also I don't have any like bottoms, like trousers and stuff. Okay, so because I couldn't figure out how to do the pins, I'm gonna just like quickly do some like rough stitches to hold this on, and then I'll do some nice stitches. Do any of you, I don't know if this is a really weird thing, but do you ever get like a memory of a scent? Like I just got this really, really strong scent memory of what My Little Ponies smell like. But like the 80s My Little Ponies. I get it with tastes as well. Just a very strange human. Oh yes, the smell of crayons always. But it's not like I smelt the. So for example, if it's like the smell of crayons take you back, it wasn't like I smelt the crayons and then remembered something. It's like the smell came into my brain from nowhere and I was like, what's that smell? Oh, that's the smell of My Little Ponies. But like from nothing. Certain food that I can't eat anymore. Because like smell is very, very strongly linked to memory, right? So I have like certain perfumes, and if I smell them, I'm like, okay, that reminds me of when I lived in this place, or like stuff like that. Or like brown gravy cooking reminds me of my granddad's. But like sometimes I'll get the smell in my brain, and I don't think it's outside of my brain, it's just in my brain. And then I'll be like, well, where did that come from? Meow, come here then. Okay, so the stitches look terrible. Also, they're in bright yellow, so that reminds me where they are. I'm not going to tie it off properly because it will be harder to get out then. And then I'm going to do some tiny, tiny whip stitches. Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're a very odd human. Right? I know I'm odd, but like, I wondered if other people get it. And I've heard of people that like can smell colors, but it's not like that. It's not like I see a color and then I smell something. It's just I randomly get the smell. Come here in. Come on in. Everybody wants to see you. Come on in. Yeah. Oh. Does it on the apron? It's white. It's white. It's white. It's white. she's standing in my pot of pins, but brushing her head against the webcam. Oh, shimmy. She's like, give me some love, mama. Give me some love. Sorry, you can see my house in the background and it's filthy. Good job, cat. Hide the filthy background. Yeah. Yeah. What a pretty kitty. You're the pretty. This one's got a needle in it. She licks me. And she started biting me because she's a little poo. Aren't you? Aren't you? She'll lick, 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 bite. Like, no. Don't sit on the apron. Don't sit on the apron. Ah, me too. I'm really glad they can come back with me. I can't leave them. Like that. This is one of the reasons that I stayed for so long. It took a long time to get the information about getting the cats back. Because if you fly from outside of anywhere, if you fly into the UK, they have to fly on a different plane, and it has to be like cargo. So to get them back, it was going to be like 12 grand. I don't have 12 grand. And so then somebody was like, if you fly into Europe and then drive back, or like there are even services that do it, like they call it pet taxi, that kitty, like you can get the pet taxi for like 1,000, but my bud's gonna borrow their mum's car and come over to Amsterdam, and then we're gonna have a bit of a short break in Amsterdam, and then one night in Calais, and then back up to my mum's place. But it's going to be awesome because I haven't seen them for years. And then Amsterdam's got some banging museums, and also like a bit of coffee shop action, because obviously that's mega illegal in Japan. Oh, look what I found. Avocado, you found it for me. She's like, don't stop touching me. But like from Amsterdam to where my mum's is, it's like an 8-hour drive. So we're going to do that one night in Calais as well. Yeah, totally going for the flower. Yeah, for the flowers, future fry. Just going to inhale deeply on some flowers. We're going to get proper high, mate. And eat a lot of pancakes. My bud's vegan, so I was vegan. What flowers? Okay, Angie. Angie is in Singapore. I don't think Angie. Oh, but. So in Amsterdam, there are butthole. In Amsterdam, there are coffee shops, and in the coffee shops, you can get marijuana, and you just sit there and smoke and get high. But Holland is, of course, very famous for tulips. You're gonna get us demonetized, avocado. You can see my legs. Oh yeah, those kind of flowers. Some special green flowers. Oh my gosh, she's like, she's gone. Meow. Meow. Thank you for the help. That was very. Oh, you're not gone. You're staying there. Okay. She sat on my lap under the desk. Meow. Meow. For the tulips, or hehe. Yes, the tulips. Meow. So my bud wants to go to Bodyworks. I'm down. And then I want to go to the Sex Museum. I've not been there before. And we both want to do the Anne Frank house, maybe before we get stoned. Meow. Come on then. I just gave you food. You just need love. Mm. And I want to go to see the art museum. I've been there before, but I kind of didn't. I don't know. I like the Dutch still lifes. Big fan. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Be careful. I have any. That's the cat. Meow. She's like, stop laughing at me. Dude, don't rub your face on that. It's expensive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Meow. Oh, he's so helpful. He's so helpful. Thank you. Meow. 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 Scooby-Doo. Yeah, you're in the way. Meow. The people love you. She got a little curly tail like a cinnamon roll. You're a nightmare. Did you see that? He knocks over my Orangeina, and then while it's dead, get here. She's just pretending that curly tail cat. Never seen a curly tail cat. Her mum's got a curly tail as well, and so I found this. I found this little slut when she was. No, that's got mixed. No, No, you can't have that. I want it. No. Oh, well, we're gonna have a cat intermission, okay? She had it when she was born, and it doesn't hurt her. But yeah, her mum's got a curly tail as well, so I don't know. And my bud thinks that Japanese people do it to them, but I don't know why they would. Like, I don't know. Like, strays have it. I don't know. Little curly tail, and when she moves it, it's so cute. Like, she'll wiggles it to pounce. Really funny. Yeah, the lizard. She bought me a lizard. She keeps bringing me live cicadas now, because she was bringing me. Can you see her? It's so. This is me, and this is cat butt. Oh my god! Meow. You're gonna get tangled. You are tangled. I have wires everywhere from lamps and stuff because I move them around. Ah! Yep. And yeah. Meow. What? I love you, but what? What? Oh, are you itchy and scratchy, show? What's happening with the turtle? No comment. I'll tell you once it's done. In Singapore, all strays have a stubby tail. I think it's genetic. Weird. Future Frey, I just realised who you are. And keep changing your name. Meow. Whoa! Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll text you later about the sounds of the turtle. Future Frey. Oh, cat, would you not? Do you mind? Somebody's got cat food around here. So if I make a future fans, and OnlyFans for this puss, would you pay though? Not my other puss. Well, okay, 2 other pusses. I am no one. Indeed. I love you so much, but you're so in the way. She's like, look at her. She's just wedged between me and the table. Meow. Yeah, pay me the good monies for those pussy pics. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You cute. I said to my bud I would pay for an OnlyFans for cats. Not like sexy, just cats. She washes me because she knows I don't like showering. Oh, you good girl. You good girl. She's purring. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of dolls and then pet. Meow. Okay, 1 pet for you. Okay, 2 pets for you. She really likes it when I have super, super long nails on. Because they're scratchy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Daft cat. Meow. No, she says. You are? No. You are? Me. Yeah, you. Oh. But she's going. I am covered in cat hair. Okay. Back to our regular programming. Oh, there's cat hair on everything. I do slightly worry that anyone getting one of my dolls is going to have like a mega crazy allergies. Yo, Future Fry, do you remember Bobby Brill? I don't know if you met them. your future fry is buffering. Might have gone by now, actually. I don't like how they look. Change plant. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. They are the person coming to get me in Amsterdam. And they went to Bricks, so I wondered if you knew them. They're on my Facebook quite a lot. No, they used to be. Did they? Can't remember. Anyway, they're our flavour of queer, right? Thank you. I think you'd get on a lot. Good human. Okay. Try again. I didn't think about this. It's raining. Mr. Super Clear isn't going shiny or anything, and it's not really going white. They're the only issues I've had with it when it's raining. I know people say that it's mega and it's non-binary awareness week. I thought we only got a day. We get a week. Yay! You'll be you too. Oh, for goodness sake! I can't get two knots in the same place. My friend started tea maybe yesterday. Boop boop. They're MB as well. I know they want top surgery. I wanted to ask how much it would cost. It's rainy season here, so it's rain all the time. Same here, Angie, and we're having quite a rainy season. Okay, so I'm going to do tiny, tiny, tiny hidden stitches instead of tiny, tiny whip stitches because those whip stitches were showing a lot. These are showing too. Not ideal. Whoa! Thanks, avocado. Ah! Ah! Oh. It got all tangled with cat hair. Brilliant. Oh. Oh. Nope, looks terrible. I'm thinking about, it's around 6 to 8K, of which I've just started saving before. In America, in the UK, I could do just Yeah, we're going to make a feature of these stitches because they're just so obvious. Oof, damn it. I don't, yeah. We're going to have to. Talk about the sprawn. So the sprawn. This is the sprawn. Ow. And because I can't get the stitches to be hidden, we're going to try and do a really, really neat row of stitches just along. Oh, no, we're not. Do you know what? We're going to glue it. Don't at me. We're going to glue it. I don't want the stitches visible. No, we're not going to glue it. Oh my God. This doll is like deceptively difficult. Like everything has been simple, but I think when things are simple, there's so little room to hide. If you make a wrong move, it's just going to show. And I was a little bit worried about that. Okay. That's fine. Okay. What we're actually gonna do. Wrong sides together. Pins. Do you use the sewing machine much, or is it too small for that? I do use the sewing machine for some stuff, like the leggings I made that I don't know where I used the sewing machine for. Sorry, concentrating. But like I feel like I have a lot more control with hand sewing. I don't know. I could have used. I have to like plan a bit more with the sewing machine because you need more seam allowance, and I need to find my bobbins. I don't know where my bobbins are. I was thinking about putting this under the sewing machine, to be honest, but like gathers can get a bit kind of like smushed out of shape. Right. Okay. We're gonna blanket stitch. That's what we're gonna do. It's a very strange choice for this situation, but trust me, I'm not a doctor. Did it the wrong way, didn't I? I was testing you, and none of you told me. Do you have to learn how to sew neatly by hand in order to make dolly clothes? Not really. I'm not super neat. Like most of it you can do with like hidden stitches and glue. Like glue gets a bad rap in doll circles, but it shouldn't because it's so tiny. Like the things that are really difficult to do for me, hand stitching, are top stitches. So like any visible stitching on the edges of clothing. I prefer doing that with a sewing machine because I can make that look a lot more neat. But like with practice, you should be very, 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 very neat. I'm not. Okay. Future Fry, what did you miss when you left Japan? I'm not going to blanket stitch. I'm just full of lies today. Future Fry lived in Japan for a bit. Food, shopping, arcades. Ah, yeah. Dance Dance Revolution, baby. Shopping? What shopping? What shopping am I missing? Only Daiso is good. I'll miss good tofu. And cheap sushi. Daiso, yeah. Village Vanguard, Bimia. And all the secondhand clothes shops. Secondhand clothes shops are too expensive for me. Plus, I don't fit in the clothes, eh? So I guess shopping, Daiso, I'm going to miss. And the hobby shops and the fabric stores, they're really good. And I don't know why Future Fry lived in Japan. Many foreigners live in Japan. I don't know. Not a huge amount, I guess. Future Fry was an exchange student. I'm trying to think if there are a lot of foreigners. Like, probably not. You won't see one every day. Well, I say that you won't see a non-Japanese looking foreigner every day. There could be a lot of people that are either like Korean or Chinese that I would assume are Japanese, but like foreigners that look like me, not so many. There wasn't many when I lived there about 10 years ago, but when I went back last year, there were so many. In, where were you? Was it Nagoya? I definitely think you're right. I definitely think they're increasing, eh? I think this is one of the reasons it's quite hard with job security because like there's just so many foreigners that are desperate for a taste of Japanese life that they can treat foreigners pretty poorly in the workplace because we're just so replaceable. Tokyo. Oh, I didn't realize you were up there. Oh, MFG. Do you remember Josh? Oh, MFG. You must do. I've got to text you something later that I happened upon yesterday. Josh is in a band. Josh's band is on YouTube. Oh, it's doing really well, is it? Josh's band's videos are quite something. Is that what he does in Japan? He's in a band. Sorry, this got a very, very like specific. A fella that we went to university with. Yeah, I found his band's YouTube. He needs a social. Do you watch anime? Sorry for the random question. I don't really anymore. I used to watch a lot, but yeah, because I speak Japanese now, like I can understand how poor the acting is. Like Japanese acting is very, very over the top, and it bothers me. So I don't watch it anymore. Yeah, I used to really like it. I loved all the Ghibli films, and I liked Naruto, and what else? Sailor Moon. I watched Sailor Moon, to be fair. It's like, because I've had such a rough time, and particularly recently I've had a really, really tough time, it's actually quite triggering for me to watch anime, which sounds ridiculous, but yeah, I am a ridiculous person. How about you, Angie? What anime do you like? Shoujo? What, like, it's not ridiculous? What's not ridiculous, Holly? Me, my life. It's pretty ridiculous, yo. It's weird. It's weird. I do, honestly. It's a really weird life. Like, I was talking to my lawyer yesterday, because I've lost illegally. I've lost 3 jobs since I've been in Japan. That's pretty freaking ridiculous. And she was talking to me about the most recent one. She was like, "You just don't want to fight anymore," and I was like, "Yeah, I just can't. I don't have the energy." We're getting sweaty hands again. Okay. There we go. So I am going to iron this, but I'm going to try not to iron the gathers very much. I just want to iron this top bit flat. Angie, do you mean like Fruits Basket and what else is shoujo anime? I don't know. I want more soda. I got no soda left. Which parts of Japan will you miss? 100% Daiso. Trains. The post. I'm really worried that I'm putting marks on this, but I don't know what from. Okay. I'm going to put this down for a minute. Then I'm going to work on the face a little bit, and then I'm going to wash my hands. The post. Yeah, because the post is, because I order so much stuff online. Obviously, you don't buy this crap in Japan. And it's always like, it's very reliable, and the delivery times are so broad. And I don't have to go to a post office to go get my stuff. Or that might cover it. 1 or 2 more layers. We're going to give a Kim Kardashian highlight. Daisos is in every shopping centre in Singapore as well. No, it's, you can get them in Dubai, and California has it, I think. And yeah, everywhere in Japan's got their 100 yen stores, eh? But the UK has nothing comparable. Like our like dollar store equivalent is just useless. It just sells stuff that is like not value for money at a quid. Seattle had one too. Maybe there's one in London. Nah, there can't be. No, there can't be. Bob's lives in London, and if there was a Daiso in London, they would have found it. I'm actually really looking forward to getting away from Japanese food. I think 8 years is too long. There's Japan Centre, and that's about it. Yeah, true. They might have the bits and bobs I want anyway. Daiso's just really good for like everything. Like anything I want, it's like Daiso's gonna have it. It's barely there. It is there though, but it's better. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Back in a second. We're gonna put an ad break in. I don't know if you'll see it or not, or if it just shows on the replay. Well, that'd be annoying, wouldn't it? Watching that and they're not even there when you come back. Meow. Okay, hands washed. Ah. Oh, we're going to put a metric fuck ton of lace on it. I need enough for around the bottom of the dress as well. I think I bought a meter. That's loads. I'm going to use this much. What food do you miss, Future Fry? Yeah. No, we're gonna glue it on. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, don't at me. Don't at me. Like, no glue is not allowed. Glue is completely valid. Okay, I'm gonna tack this to this so that it like doesn't flap. Ooh. Konbini hot food, yeah. Cheese gyudon, okay. Ramen, mama. Actual Japanese food, not weird Asian fusion food. Oh god, I know. Why do they put chili in it? You know. I like it. I like the weird Asian fusion food, but it's not Japanese food. But like, what specifically do you cook? Because like I cook quite a lot of Japanese food, so it's possible. I can't remember what I missed. Maybe sushi. There's a lot of stuff I've like become unable to eat though. Like I used to really like takoyaki, but I can't eat octopus anymore. It just makes me really really sad. You can. You can. Octopus makes you sad. Can't eat it. Stop flashing your knickers. Okay. Yep, we're gluing it. We're gluing it. I love mochi. Do you like sweet food? I do. I do like mochi. I think it's makeable, eh? I don't know if I'm gonna miss it. It's like one of those things that I'll probably miss when I can't get it. What UK food are you looking forward to have? Fish and chips once and then never again. I lie. I'm gonna have them again. Like I want to eat less animal products, and it's totally doable in the UK. But fish and chips banging. Fish and chips, dandelion and burdock. What else? Chocolate. Lots and lots of chocolate. Hi, Katie. Katie, we're on the apron. And I'm putting the lace on and I'm gluing it. I hope you don't mind. Christine, you will find it a bit of a shock coming home at first. I know when we lived in China for a while when I was younger, it was so strange. What was strange, Christine? The first time I came back, or every time I've visited, bowing has always been weird, like not bowing. Katie, my plan is to only put a little bit of the lace visible on the apron. What do you think? Need a reply from Katie. What's your favourite brand of chocolate? Mine's Cadbury. I do like Cadbury. I like any chocolate, Angie. Like any chocolate that will hold still enough for long enough for me to smash into my face. Probably no fruit and nut is my favorite. And people used to make fun of me because I like raisins in chocolate. And you know what? I am now authentically me, and I'm gonna have blue hair and all my piercings back, and I'm gonna openly like raisins in chocolate, and I like chocolate raisins too. Fight me. Don't fight me. Just don't steal my chocolate. Katie, please answer. Same. You like raisins and chocolate? Yeah. People are always really mean about raisins and chocolate, and raisins and chocolate are amazing. Love fruit and nut. My friend gave me some, like, this is why I don't like sewing with cotton. Bye. My friend gave me a load of tins in this old sewing box that he had, and he was just like, "Here you go. There's half a bar of fruit and nut in the bottom as well." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." What do you mean that you put fruit and nut in the bottom? He said, yeah, only half a bar. Sorry, I ate the other half. And I was like, "Oh my god, that, like, no problem." Just you get used to the culture you live in, and then you come home and it feels strange. Well, Cadbury's has been brought out by Kraft. There's more flavors now. I think last time I was there, I can remember there being like, did they have Turkish Delight one? I remember seeing that, and then like a bar with like the cream egg stuff in the middle. I only want fruit and nut. Oh, and crunchies. I want crunchies and double deckers. Japan is terrible for chocolate bars. You can get Kit Kats and you can get Snickers, and that's it. And I like Kit Kats and Snickers, but 8 years of nothing but Kit Kats and Snickers, that ain't it, yo. Oh, I want clips, don't I? I know. I just can't. I'm really struggling today. Maybe my nails are a bit long. I only have this doll to do, and then I should really get on packing, but I need to pack with short nails, and then after that we're going long nails, baby. Ooh. Andes, I love the different kinds of Kit Kat. I do, but I want more. Yeah, I would say Cadbury's isn't the same flavour as Kraft Boy. No way! When did Kraft buy it? Mum sent me one recently, and it all tasted like Easter egg chocolate, and I like Easter egg chocolate, so it was not a problem. I like all chocolate. Oh, I just remembered. I thought we were driving back through Belgium, and I think we were planning to. Oh wait, we might be. Oh my gosh, if we're driving back through Belgium, no, we're not. No. Ah, ow. Yeah, I was like, can we stop in Belgium and buy some chocolate? But we're going to stop in Calais and buy some wine instead, and cheese. Loads more now. I don't eat Cadbury's though. Lol. Crunchies still okay. Mars bars and Marathon, which is now Snickers, all have shrunk in size. I know, right? People are like, no, you're getting bigger, and I'm like, I don't buy that. In America, I remember they had those massive Snickers that were like literally 2 UK-sized Snickers bars in one wrapper. I'm like, I'll take it. That's a single serving. One wrapper is a single serving. Oh my gosh! And the first time I saw the party-sized bag of M&Ms, oh my word! I don't have that many friends. My parties aren't that big. Pretzel M&Ms, they were so good. Yeah, I think it only. I think because it's small. You can eat chocolate at 4. Oh, curly whirlies. Yeah, boy. This is like just Lee lists off chocolate bars that they remember. Oh, hi, baby. We got glue. Don't stand in that. That's still glue. Meow. 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 Ages ago, Angie, when they started bringing out the other flavours. Weird. I think I lived in the UK when that. No, maybe I've just come back and visited. I can't remember. Get her off. I love you, but you're in the way. She's like, if I wiggle my butt in front of your face for long enough, you'll touch it. You know I will. Oh, okay. Oh, you're so cute. You're very in the way. Meow. Oh, I really want to finish the apron. Oh, I think that might have been all the way back when I lived in England. Got a right international traveling and living group today, eh? Avocado, if you're there, I can't get anything in the screen. Oh, yeah, I love it so much, but you're so annoying. You're not annoying. I love you. I love you. Okay, I can work on top of the cat. she's like meh. She has a couple of different types of meow, and right now she's doing her "Are you bringing your cat home?" Yes, being black. I have seen before. The cat is so cute. I'm leaving that fighting. Anybody know how to say "gambare" in Korean? Fight, lean black. Laura's not here today. We need Laura. Yeah, I can't in good conscience not oh, thank you, I love them too. I can't in good conscience not take my cats home because they will be euthanized if I leave them here. And that would probably kill me. So like the guilt would I can't even words it. Like it's not a possibility for me. So this was one of the reasons that it's been so difficult to get out, because I was told that it was going to cost 12 grand to get them out. I don't have 12 grand. But then there is a way around it, but you have to fly into Europe and then drive home, or get, you can't fly home, you have to like land travel. Don't put pins in your mouth. Land travel home. So I'm getting picked up in Amsterdam, and then we're gonna have a little short stay in Amsterdam, and then drive back. Avocado. Oh, you lickety split. Thank you. You're really in the way, baby girl. Oh, thank you. You're so helpful. No, don't kick it. Oh, you're so cute. So yeah, I've got three cats to cart back, and also I'm allowed 23 kilo suitcases, which obviously it makes more sense to sorry, that's my butt. Oh, you get a free butt with your live stream. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh my god! Nearly fell off the chair. It makes more sense to like take the stuff home with me on the plane if it's free, you know, than to post it. But that's going to be a lot of stuff to wrangle. You can post stuff straight to the airport. So I might, because I've got to go from Tokyo, so I might post my stuff up to Narita and then pick it up, because I'm going to take the bullet train. And then I'll only have to wrangle the cats. And then I've got to go to like export inspection with them. Sigh. I mean, like, I think my flight is 11. I think, because I haven't figured out yet. I need to pay for the cats to go on, but I need to wait for like crowdfunding money to be transferred first, because it's expensive. It's still $600 to get the cats on a flight, which is better than like 12 grand, but it's not nothing. How much more of the doll do you have to finish? I need to do this apron, and then I need to do an underskirt with lace all around it, and the crown, and style the hair and paint the shoes. So like a fair bit, not loads. Like I feel like I keep thinking things are going to be easy and then they're a challenge. The underskirt should be reasonably straightforward, and the shoes should be reasonably straightforward, and I think I know what I'm doing with the crown, so that should be reasonably straightforward, but styling the hair, I'm not sure. Oh, she's purring. Yeah, I won't be finished today for sure. Oh, this is looking real cute. But yeah, I need to get this doll finished. So that I can get it shipped to Katie. You okay, Scooby-Doo? You okay? You're being helpful. It'd be really nice if you could learn how to do taxes. That would be helpful. No, not for you? Okay. Who dat? Who dat? Spark. Meow, hi. Come here then. Spock waltzed in this morning without his collar on. Brilliant. They always lose their collars. Hi. Meow, hi. Meow. Hang on, I'm just going to go feed the cat because he's basically feral. Ugh. Are you okay, Scooby? Hi. Whoa. Cat, are you eating? How? Did you eat it? Is it raining? Ugh. That's how we know if it's raining in this house. You pet a cat. If it's soggy, it was raining. And that moggy is soggy. Meow! You are! It's just too much. Okay. We are going to do a very, 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 very neat row of stitches. Poppy, what was that? Come on then. Come on then. Oh, okay. This is Spark. He's not got a black eye anymore. Spot's got a long tail. He's like, get up. Like, show your long tail. Yeah. You've been in fights. Ah, that's nasty. How did that happen? He'll smack me in a minute. This morning he was sat on my knee, and he gets to his level of exactly the number of pets that he wants, which is variable. Oh, Spark! And then he sat on my knee, right? And then he'll like yell at me. He's like, "Stop touching me!" And I'm like, "But I'm under you." What happened? Okay, some scratches. And that's Sadie. So now we're gonna have World War III. Sadie and Spock don't get on very well, and particularly in kitten season, they get on worse. And we're just coming out of kitten season, so they're getting better, but they're not perfect. In winter, they're fine. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you showing your bum hole? Yeah. So considerate. This boy's so big. Hey, you big kitty, aren't you? You're a big boy. Look at the boy. Chin scratches. Just watching Dolly pet their cat. Oh. Okay, last time he did this and I like touched the desk, he would smack me. So we'll see. He's so big. Oh, no. You can't have it. I'm sorry. It's dangerous. I'm sorry. That thread was for him. Now he's mad at me. We can't afford a vet bill, yo. Hey, don't be mad at me because I won't let you eat thread. Oh. That's your sister. She lives here too. Stop mocking me. I can see his coat. Yeah, he's growling. Can you hear him? He's angry because he's gonna smack me. Oh. I need to put a pin in my pin box. I'm just going to pin it in my shirt. He's so grumpy. He's like, who are you talking to? You're clearly talking to me. I don't like it. Don't talk to me. Spark. Bobby. He's looking at me out the side of his eyes. Seriously, he's going to smack me. I asked for that. Calm, slow movements. Go on then. Go on, Bobby. You could. Noisy truck. Oh, this is where I am though. Oh, he's so cute. He's so beautiful. Oh, you're okay now. We'll get better. I feel so nervous for you, but he seems distracted now. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Ooh. He doesn't usually. Bobby, can you get off the desk if you're going to be angry? I know. He just makes me jump. He doesn't. If he smacks me, he's got his claws in. Oh, good job. Oh, good boy. He did yell at me as he got down, but he's such a grumpy old man. He's not even an old man. He's just so grumpy. Okay, I'm gonna put the pins in. He's on the top of the cat tree now. Ooh. It's like not. You see it? It's not invisible, so we're trying to do really. Do you wonder how they will react to being in the UK? Yeah, a lot. Because like where I am, there's not that many cars. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's licking. Oh my god! He's licking himself and growling at the same time. And he said, "Ow, ow, ow." He's never done that before. That was adorable. Because like they're quite shy. Mum's got a dog as well, so we'll see how that goes. Mum says the dog is good with other cats, so we'll see. But I don't know how the cats will be with the dog, you know? Spock really suffers in the heat as well, so I think they'll do better in terms of the weather. And Sadie grooms himself to the point of bleeding in summer when it's really hot. So that'll stop, I assume, because the summers aren't nearly as brutal. Other than that, I don't really know. I'm worried about the trip because they're going to have to stay in 2 different hotels. I know, that's got to be stressful. Don't put pins in your mouth. So where did I put that white thread then, yeah? So, oh, there it is. Yeah. All of the sewing for this project has taken a lot longer than I expected. Probably because if it was like my own project, I start with a sketch, but it's not like set in stone. So I don't mind if I have to adapt a little bit. But because we've got the sketch, I need it to be the same as the sketch. I think, because it's 1 a.m., I think I'm gonna call it a night pretty shortly. I ended up completely nocturnal, so on Thursday, yesterday, I didn't get to sleep until 9 a.m. and I had to wake up at 2 to see my lawyer. But before that, I was sleeping straight through to around like 7 p.m. And it's like, it's all right because all my friends are online, so it's kind of good. But being nocturnal is really a mess on your brain, eh? So I don't want to get back to that. It really messes up like your internal, like obviously your internal clock is a mess if you've ended up nocturnal, or like, I mean, to be fair, you might purposefully need to be nocturnal, but like it messes with how you understand passage of time, I find. Like I was trying to figure out, I was like saying that doll I posted the other day, I posted that doll yesterday. So confusing. Not got many people on today. I am assuming that people have finally got something better to do. I think people are getting out of lockdown, eh? So they can go and do fun things. I think because I've got to do that quarantine in the UK, I think when I'm quarantining, I might do some live streams. I'm going to have Bob staying as well, and I think they might want to film their vids, and they've been doing some food vids, which are pretty cool. So I might do those as well. But I'm not sure. I live like that. It's awful. Lose track of days all the time. Yeah. Like you can't tell if you've just had a nap and I just have no idea. Like I can't tell if I've just had a nap or if I've slept normally, you know. Wake up and you don't know whether it's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. So confusing. I worked in a bar when I was a lot younger, and I needed to be nocturnal for that. It just made more sense. But that wasn't as bad because you still had a rhythm, but because like I've got nothing going on really, nothing to schedule, and now I just eat whenever I'm hungry, which is constantly, so I can't track it with food either. It's very confusing. Hashtag do not recommend. I always feel more awake at night though. Like I'm not a morning person at all. Exactly. I have a lot of pain. That's why, oh, I'm sorry. Chronic pain must be a nightmare. I guess you kind of just have to sleep when you can get it in that kind of situation. I just don't have a schedule. That's all. It's nothing more sinister than unemployment. And to be fair, like because my viewers are all over the world, I don't have many viewers this side of the world. It does make more sense for me to stay awake until 3 a.m. to be able to post something while my viewers are online, because it helps with the algorithm. That pesky algorithm. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible. It took this channel like 10 months to get the first 1,000 subscribers, 11 months to get the first 4,000 views, and then the next nearly 1,000 subscribers have come in the last 2 months, and 4,000 views in 1 month. Like it just shows you how much you've got to play into the algorithm, because and then like you need the algorithm. We're all just a slave to the algorithm, because you can't get growth without growth. And Jaja, how cute is that? So I need to add some little loops here, because what will happen? Oh, for goodness sake, that's adorable. So what's going to happen is I'm going to cross it in the back. This is the plan. Cross it like this, and then it'll tie into a bow, but it doesn't look like there's quite enough. So I might make a fake bow, and these will just be the tails, and then we can have like a popper. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so cute. But Katie, you can barely see the neckline. I'm glad you like it. So cute. Maybe. Katie, do you want me to put a sweetheart on the apron as well? Don't forget to thank the cat. Kitty cats, thank you so much. Spock says wiggly tail, and I don't want to disturb him. And Avocado has probably gone to catch me another cicada. Yay, thanks, Avocado. Katie, I'm going to send you an email about the neckline, because I'm going to pop off. Oh, for goodness sake, that's so cute. Not sure. Okay. Maybe it's cute without the sweetheart. Just kind of covering up the sweetheart part of the dress a little bit. I think it's covering. Have a think about it and let me know. Difficult. I think the straps could be, thanks Casey, no mega rush because that's a real quick job. I think the straps need to be thinner at the front. Not sure. Maybe not. Cute. I just realised. I think her hands are in that box. Ugh. Goodness sake. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's me for today. Thank you so much for coming and watching, and I shall see you tomorrow or the day after, I think. Do the skirt and do some more of the face up. Sorry that there wasn't much face up. I needed to try and get rid of this mark. We're getting there. I'll just give her a quick one more. I'm doing it on both sides because this is just going to basically be her highlighter in the end. Bye. I'm just going to pop this. And then when I come on tomorrow, I can actually do the face up. Okay, I am actually going this time. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out today. I shall see you soon. Bye bye. Avocados here. Bye.